Hello, everyone, and welcome to TFT Tarot for today. This is Goth Tarot, and of course, this is Oberon hosting it, and it is my weekly collective look into the shadow sides of life, the things that maybe are depressing or mysterious or challenging in various ways. And I'm currently using a number of decks to do that, and I use the spread based on the Mystic 7, which is kind of like the two magical triangles, an ascending and a descending one fixed over each other. It represents, some people say it's the Jewish star. Of course, it's called the Solomon's Triangle too in other traditions, things like that. So for the basis of the first triangle, the ascending triangle, I use the Santa Muerte Tarot, and that's it there. And so all of the points on the triangle will be in from that deck. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get that started now. And just reminding everybody that, of course, tarot is a snapshot in time. It's the kind of thing that, we can say, legally we're forced to say that, this is it for entertainment purposes, that basically we're hoping to give you something to think about, something to excite your imagination, if you will. So here we are with our first card then. And the first card is called The Dark Design. And it's the High Priestess. Right there. And the dark design is the overall environment. And this is a beautiful card from the Santa Muerte Tarot. And I think the dark design tells us that the overall environment supports really a deep, deep dive this week. That it's not so much that we need to isolate, but that maybe we would have some breakthroughs or some progress if we just sort of examine ourselves on a deeper level. Maybe think about the secrets we can learn or understand certain wisdom. So what's that usually about? That's meditation. That's trance work. That's shadow work of different sorts. So the dark design really supports us getting into that this week. Maybe there's a lot of mysteries to plumb there. So then the next card is the dark drama, the influence of others. It's the reversed Six of Wands. So I'm going to put you a little bit over that way there. The reversed Six of Wands. So others really are not championing your cause. They're not excited whether or not you're victorious or not. They may actually be trying to undermine you, to drive victory away on some level. They're there to maybe make sure you don't succeed. And I don't think that this would necessarily be friends, but these are people in your environment somehow. So I would say watch for those who don't really have your best interest at heart, or maybe who want to hog all the attention. Maybe they want to be the one that looks like the winner rather than you. So then the next position is the Dark Destiny, and it is essentially the Santa Muerte telling us what is the most likely way forward, how are things moving, and of course it is a reversed King of Swords. That's our Dark Destiny, our way forward, is that maybe sometimes people don't have our back, don't have our best interest, and maybe we are forced to make decisions that maybe just as easily don't support what their goals are. And so I think this is saying, really, in the storyline I'm seeing, maybe it's okay to make the judgments you want. You're never going to satisfy everybody all the time. It could be, the reversed King of Swords sometimes says misjudgments. It could be true. I don't know. I'm not really sure that it's one way or the other exactly that, but I think the idea that you're going to feel some decisions are very important, and maybe you need to make them regardless of what other people are trying to influence as. So now we're going to move away from the Santa Muerte Tarot, and we're going to look at some of the other decks that I have for the drawing here. And the next position, of course, is the Dark Shadows. Essentially, what is haunting us in this week? What are the things that we can't let go of, the problems we're having, or the situations that just sort of contribute a negative energy and really hard for us to move away from, to move out of our lives. So the Dark Shadows, I pull that card from the Goth Tarot, and like I said, it represents those things that won't let us go, that are going to haunt us. But it is also the beginning of the descending triangle. What haunts us? It's kind of bright there, eh? That is a bright one. It's the reversed Knight of Wands. So I think I want you over there, Knight of Wands. The reversed Knight of Wands. Well, what haunts us maybe is that we just feel we're a clod. we're not charismatic or magnetic. We seem to repel people. We don't draw people towards us. We may be feeling that this is a bad time for us right now, that we're not able to let go of the fact, I guess, that we're not really moving towards the situation we thought we were. We're not really magnetizing, attracting people to our causes, whatever those are. So it's a little bit of a rude awakening in a way, this idea that no matter how much we do, how much we think we try, we're never quite getting where we think we ought to be, recognized by others. And that's really what haunts us. And maybe it does come from the acknowledgement that we understand there are people who try to influence the outcomes away from what we desire, the influence of others that we saw in the dark drama. But we're going to move forward from this, and we're going to say, what then is the dark truth? What is the reality or truth that we must accept? That despite everything else, whether we feel haunted or not, and that haunting could only be temporary, but what is the actual truth here behind this whole situation? What tells us maybe this is a time to not engage with anyone other than our own console, our own meditations? What says watch out for the influence of others? What says you're going to have to make decisions that others won't like? And that overall feeling that haunts us, that I'm going to go eat some worms. Nobody likes me, so I'm going to go and eat some worms, like the old popular song used to say. Children's rant or chant, I guess you would really call that. So what is the dark truth? It's the reversed Three of Swords. The reality is we need to heal ourselves on a really deeper level than we've been doing. Sort of distorts the picture there, but that's the Three of Swords. It's reversed, and so that's the reality. We must accept that our healing should take the most important part up of what we're trying to do. We should really be focusing on that to the exclusion of things. So make that decision, that way forward. Make that decision that others may not care for or won't acknowledge that. And remember that you only have to please yourself. You don't have to please everybody else, like this card maybe suggests that it haunts you, that you don't please more people. You know, get into what yourself really wants, ignore others, focus on your own healing. That is the truth. That is the dark truth that you must accept. So then, I guess we must turn now to the Crow's Tarot. By the way, that was the Night Sun Tarot, if you didn't know that. I use these cards all the time, but I forget to mention that. So now we want to say the sixth card. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm jumping ahead of myself. The sixth card is actually the Dark Twist. The Dark Twist represents the idea of something unexpected that may happen. Maybe it's destiny, maybe it's fate, maybe it's just a chance, it's just a random thing. And I'm not saying that every time we do this that there is a dark twist here, but it is something to think about, to watch out for, that this is a possibility of something, you know, like any of these cards that could happen that you don't expect, that would in fact be a twist. And I'm using the Black Tarot for that. All right then, so what is this week's dark twist to watch for? And it's the reversed Hierophant, the reversed Pope. Oh my, a dark twist. The dark twist, the unexpected thing, could be something very unexpected because it really kind of shakes with the rattles of conventionality. Something unexpected that comes maybe in the nature of breaking a tradition, or a tradition being broke for you, perhaps. Finding that maybe playing by the rules, and where did I see that? Over here, you know, advising you not to, but maybe the dark twist is like, whoa, I'm really going to break the rules here. Maybe you are invoking the dark twist and going to do something totally unconventional, totally untraditional, something that totally shakes up everything. So I guess you're probably going to want to know, what is your dark gift for that? So from the Crow's Magick Tarot, I'm going to complete the spread, the seventh card, the Mystic Seven, I called it. Only it's the Dark Mystic Seven, I guess we would say for today, or for Goth Tarot. The seventh card, what is your dark gift? What is the hunches, abilities, insights, feelings, whatever they are, that can help you to create that twist, or create that movement towards the decision that others don't want you to make, but you're going to make? What is the dark gift? Dang. I knew I pulled these cards together for a reason, because sometimes you need to see the same card again. Bam, it's the Hierophant reversed again. And that's the dark gift, that you are that twist. You will bring that twist. I think that's clearly what that's saying, is that you are going to bring this twist about, this twist that maybe will further heal you, pull you away from the dark drama of others who are trying to stunt your wins or stunt your success. We're not going to deal with what you feel haunts you, because you're going to have to figure that out yourself, I think. What haunts you is what you want, but what you really want, the dark truth, is to heal yourself. And you do that by maybe shaking it up, doing something very unconventional to really deal with these energies that may be against you. So I think that's clearly what it is. And I don't know what else I can say about that, except that maybe we should do our shadow work for the week. And I'm using the Earth and Bone Oracle. It's a lovely set. I've been using it for the last month or so, the Earth and Bone. I'm just going to leave it there for the moment. And it's a great complement to the dark cards here, especially Santa Muerte, but all the other ones too. I must admit, some of the cards are done by the same artist. I've mentioned it before, so I'm not going to say it again. And of course, most of the decks are definitely darker themed. But what we want with our shadow work is to see what we need further reflection on and what kind of affirmation we will pull from that to support this continuing process here. So those things were kind of interesting, but let's see what the shadow work should be. And there it is. It's flight, number 28. So I'm going to leave you there, Mr. 28. Flight, opportunity, prosperity, new venture. Don't wait. The dark twist, remember? The new venture is something really unconventional, I think. It's either use it or lose it. There's no time to waste. It will be gone if you wait too long. Take advantage of any opportunity that comes your way. Never hold out for a better opportunity. It could lead to more opportunities, lessons, or ideas, but if you don't take advantage of it, it will vanish forever. Never eat your dessert last. Well, okay. Savor it now, or you may lose the chance to enjoy it later. I know someone who would definitely agree with that. Banshee. The present is all we have. Whatever you do not employ, you forfeit. What you sow is what you will reap. You always get more than you put out, whether it's negative or positive. Now is the moment to start preparing for the coming decade. It's something that everybody can do. Now is the moment to get started so you can reap the benefits later. Now is the time to plant the seeds you want to harvest later. True magic is about encouraging the improbable. Try using incantations and spells to bring things into reality that are already a part of your life. You can persuade your subconscious mind of unusual things once it believes daily acts are the result of your intention and spells. Prioritize manifesting more likely outcomes before moving on to less likely possibilities. The affirmation. I am present. I focus solely on the now. I trust that my joy is the compass of my correct path. Flight. So I hope you're all able to take flight, my dears, and I really thank you for coming to Goth Tarot. That was pretty interesting. Those cards really played well with each other, so I hope you agree with that. Give me a like, and don't forget to watch our other programs this week, including our brand new Your Weird Week, which is me and Banshee's weekly run on what is going on that may seem weird in the world and what could be behind that. That's going to be on Mondays at 9 a.m. So take care, everyone, and we'll see you again. Bye-bye.